Good afternoon. Monday, I think it's the 27th, and it feels like summer. School's closed, buses were not on the road, and the busy times have changed, I can tell. I did okay today. It's because school's out, and the first initial week of people with children, change of scheduling, and so on. I didn't do so bad. I only worked 2.5 hours. I'm going to work a short day today. And it's because when I came home after Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, three days off, 3.5, we were settled. Why not go out? I worked 4 hours last night, and I did okay. I used very little gas, and there was a little traffic because it's the kickoff of summer, but it was worth it. Absolutely. I stayed at a hotel. I meant to do this last time because they were similar, but at the front counter, the front desk, where you check in and check out, they have this in the front lobby on the table, the check-in, check-out counter. They're letting you know. It was bizarre because in a few years, I haven't traveled at all. And so many changes have happened. I don't know what's wrong with this. Since the pandemic, I mean, this place had no continental breakfast. Usually, there's a little coffee, tea, those individual cereals or something like that. I thought I had glasses here. I guess not. Oh, I have to go in my purse. Wow, I wonder where they went. Hello, thanks for joining in. I lost track. Oh, they're not cleaning the rooms in between unless you request it. We just told them we were like, we had a little coffee in the room. This particular place, it was a Marriott, which we were a little bit taken back by it, really, because the other place, the Hampton Sweden, we were like, next time we're staying there, we're not coming back here. And it was only down the block. We should have stayed at the one we stayed at last time. Hello, Bobby T. Hello, Odd Hat. What's going on? I got some deliveries today, and I ended up working last night, but I want to go home and do stuff. I'm doing a lot. The weddings are over. It's time to push forward. So that cuts down the need of a lot of staff. You just need enough staff that there was a head boss of the cleaning, department. She was just knocking on doors. Are you checking out today? No? Okay. When are you checking out? Taking a list. Because they don't clean your rooms in between anymore. Because they're sterilizing everything fully, more so than they usually do. Just like the comforters on the bed, the cover, everything's changed. Remote, which again, I found this very strange. This wasn't at the Marriott, but it was at the Hampton Inn. The remotes were wrapped in plastic after proper sterilization. There were tags all over the place saying that this was cleaned properly. Not at the Marriott. They just said it's clean. This is what we do. We disinfect. You're a moderator. I made a handful of people a moderator. So you can be a moderator. You can go right ahead. And then we get to this. Because things change. There's no, there's less. They're not cleaning the rooms every day. They gave us we asked for a couple extra towels, roll of toilet paper, and some coffee for the little coffee pot. And we were lucky we got that. And the beds were very unforgiving, and I happen to agree. I said something, and my mother agreed with me, and that's so rare. I was like, I'm so happy you said that because I couldn't get out of bed. There was no give. It was very, you sunk in and you didn't want to move, you know? So they had these all over the place, letting their customers know, their guests, DoorDash does business with these companies here. Grubhub does business with these. Before you even turn on the app, because then they might want to turn on the app to people who aren't using the app. Same thing with Uber. These are the places they do business with. Go check it out. Get on the app. However, like I said, there was no little breakfast. Usually at least a table, there's a little something. You got a banana, an apple, thing of cereal, coffee, tea, the basics. Nothing fancy. They didn't even have that. They had a Starbucks, but you had to buy. But the point is, that's less people that they need to run the restaurant. And they did have a restaurant that was only open until 11, and it was closed up, wrapped up before 11 for breakfast. That, of course, you had to pay, but it wasn't open. It wasn't like, oh, we're open for lunch and dinner, lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you have a few people on all day or change shifts. Have a couple of cooks on here, and maybe you're not slammed, but it brings in Dawn. Now, that was gone at the other hotel, too, but at least they had a little table that all day long you could have coffee or tea, you know? But they gave complimentary water, but you had to grab it from behind the desk. Well, this is a lot of jobs that are lost. I mean, there's a lot of jobs that are lost. You need less people to keep up with the rooms. The process has changed. Everything was sterile and clean, but it was different. It really was very different. I found it to be. What is a moderator? What powers can I? Well, if you see a bad post, like some people put moderators, I could take you off if you don't want to be a moderator. Just to protect the channel. Some people like being a moderator. Let your viewers be a little more engaged, more control about what goes on. I'm a moderator on a lot of channels now. In the beginning, I thought it was a little weird. But then I was like, you know what? If I really like watching someone and I see a nasty remark or unnecessary because they don't like them, just block them. When somebody has a lot of people, I've seen it many times, have dozens of people chatting. Message retracted. I don't know what is it. Oh, somebody said something. I like it. Oh, somebody did something and and it was retracted. Okay. See what I mean? I mean, if I don't like someone, I just don't watch them. I don't go out of my way to be abusive and condescending and name calling. And it's like an immature child in high school that doesn't understand the severity of bullying. I've been bullied and I've bullied people, but not a severe way. I feel kids are kids, and grow a thick skin and get over it. It physically hurt me. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but then they say sticks and stones may break your bones, but names can never. What? But you have to grow. You have to get over it. Michael, are we seeing? I like it. Oh, I don't know if Michael, whoever this person is, are we seeing? But it's good to have. So the point of showing you this is all the hotels, and I always found it to be, busy at a hotel. If you're in a hotel area, when I was doing it a lot and working nights, you can make good money at a hotel. And I have done it a few times. Went in an area, turned on the apps, and only took hotel orders. You make big cash tips. I made a lot of cash tips doing that. But there's no need to hire staff, a full staff, to run the restaurant department, the area, the bar area. the coffee area. Everything was in one. There was just like one, there were like two little rooms. That was the dining room slash bar slash pick up Starbucks in the morning slash, that's it. Lounge for a little bit. Is very, very different. But now it creates a lot of jobs in the field, a lot of jobs. Because if those hotels are going to rely on third-party apps, and they're going out of their way to do this. So that means the service is in demand. They have these all over the place. That means the hotel said, why do we have to pay 50 people between the front of the house, the back of the house, when we only need 25? And people want takeout. Some of these places are open to 2 in the morning during the weekends, 1 in the morning. Let them use the third-party apps. You hear me? So right now, this is going to help the gig economy, the food delivery drivers. Because if you really are smart, and I've done it, you go where all the hotels are in the big places before the pandemic. I did this. You make good cash tips if you don't mind walking in and out of hotels. And nice hotels. I found that interesting. They felt it was worth having these all over the place. Letting people know. Keeping businesses alive and thriving around the hotel area. And the hotel has less responsibility to accommodate their, I'm having a problem here, accommodate the customers, the visitors. Tourists are the worst tippers sometimes. I've been pretty lucky, so I can't knock it. That's why I shared that experience. And it worked. I was earning a lot of money. $20 tips from kids. A room, 2 rooms filled with kids, young people, and in their 20s, and they're drinking and they're ordering a lot of food, delivering to them at 2 in the morning. They love to give you money. They love it. And a few business people, have all that, computers and paperwork out. Guys, I'm so sorry. Now my eye's tearing. I touched my eye. I'll tell you, they'll never use arthritis medicine, an abundance of it after a shower, then touch your skin, because I was in pain last night till like 3:30 in the morning, and I'm tired. That's why I'm going to call it an early day, too. I thought I was going to work all day today. And it takes a long time for that stuff to go away. All you have to do is touch your face. You forget. So thanks for retracting that. What else to tell you? This whole week I'll be working during the week, during the day. That's what I'm going to do. And, very important, crypto. I caught up with videos today. The government is creating their own crypto, which I already knew, but I wasn't sure what they were going to call it. They are going to call it the Fed coin. And if they're allowing people to know this now, that means it's been in the works for years. They're going to start rolling it out. Government creating their own crypto. It's called the Fed coin. It's going to be a stable coin. So if you're not investing in crypto or learning about it, you're going to be left behind and you're going to be broke. Get on top of it. All you independent contractors, you're already using the apps that are already linked to blockchain. You're already using digital wallets. It's virtual money bopping around. I could earn money, get paid virtually, transfer it virtually to my account, and use it to buy products and goods, products, without ever touching a physical dollar or coin. It's happening, and it's going to come. It's going to come. The Q3, Q4, get ready. This will be the last. It's staying down. The pot is brewing, and when it brews, it's going to go pop like a pressure cooker. Pop, and it's going to shoot off. And you're never going to see these prices ever again. Last week, I couldn't believe it. XLM. I would buy more XRP, but I'm not in the, I have to be out of New York State, and I know I was, but I wasn't ready to do it. I didn't open up an account, but I bought another $100 worth of XLM. I got four for $1. XLM's not going anywhere, and it offers utility. I get wise, guys. I'll get right in there. This weekend will probably be slow. Well, I hear it's supposed to be beautiful all week now when people thought it was going to rain. If it rains 4th of July, my ass is working. I was planning on hoping my mom and her neighbor friends all hang out and just chill out and have some drinks and eat and enjoy the weather. But if it's raining, McEsare, her ass will be out earning a lot of money. Because if it's raining on 4th of July, it's going to be busy. Just a fact. No, not XRP. And I wasn't ready. I'm doing too much. I had to make a decision. I invest in a lot of crypto. I would have maybe it'll still be low if it's around $1. And I plan on going to Jersey for just a regular visit sometime in August. If I have Celsius, I want to open a Celsius account. If you're out of the state region, if you're in a state that you're allowed to buy, you can buy it as a New York resident, but you can't buy it while you're in the state lines of New York. That's okay. I believe in many cryptos, and XLM is one of them, just like Algorand. I keep accumulating at least 4 to 5 free Algorands a week because it's just letting me earn rewards. I'm not doing anything. I'm not buying any more Algorand. But when I saw XLM sell for $4, I said, I wish I had more. I got to do it. Something's better than nothing. I never thought I would see those prices again. I'm buying. It's the dip, just like in the regular stock market. It's the dip. And I bought. Well, they have different laws, different rules. So if it's still down, I think once school kicks in and everything, they're shooting to have regularcy, have things more regular, like the way they were before the pandemic. I think it's going to stay down the prices until then. But once September's over, you're never going to see these prices ever again. So I'm hoping that I could buy more XRP, or there might be some kind of regulatory clarity that the SEC and Ripple, the SEC took Ripple to court, and XRP is their native, cryptocurrency that easily converts any currency within seconds and moves it around using a blockchain and an open source ledger. It might become available to New York State residents again. So it's good not to put all your eggs in one basket, even though I think that's going to be the big one. But I have a juicy bag of that, and I'm very proud of it. Spread across other wallets. You have to. Self-custody, because the banks want to do business with you. They're going to start losing. They are losing money. Every day it lingers on, and people believe in crypto more and start using these other cryptocurrency exchanges. They're going to lose money. I use Fidelity, and Fidelity shows any crypto I have in my Coinbase account in my account. I have things spread out all around, just in case if anything happened, I wouldn't lose everything. There's a lot more added responsibility, self-custody of your own money. There's nobody to lean to. There's nobody to run to if something goes wrong. You have to be on your game. And I am. So get ready, guys. If you're into the gig apps, you're working, like you're giving your time for $1, this is a chance of a lifetime. This is a new asset class. We will never, I don't even think of, like, if I had children, I don't think they would go through this ever again. So if you're my age and you have a 30-year-old or a 25-year-old, you tell them to get into crypto and you steer them right. You make sure they learn about crypto now and invest, because you'll never have this chance ever again. Their second half of their lives, they will struggle. Whether you leave them an inheritance or not, a modest inheritance, it's not going to be worth anything because the regular dollar is losing value every day. Doesn't matter. Yeah, but it'll go back up. I'd had. The point is, at least they're allowing me to earn rewards. And when I turn on I have some on there, I have some on another wallet, I have some on my cold wallet. I have to make a transaction so they give me my rewards. At least they're giving me something. My money's working for me. And that's the point. Your money should be working for you in the background while you are earning money. Chance of a lifetime. So I wanted to share that because this is going to bring about, and I believed this a year ago, a single world reserve currency, a global connection. There's going to be no dollar is worth more than some other country's dollar. That's not happening. That's going to be gone. That's going to disappear. And not decades from now, more like a couple of years from now. It's going away. It's going to be global currency, a single world reserve currency. Do you get it? I hope you get it. Well, I'm going to turn on the apps, maybe do 2 more. Then I'm going home. I have a lot of work to do. I'm slowly gutting out my home, and I'm very grateful that I can do that. And I haven't been there in 4 days, almost 5 days. And I got to go back. I got to do it. Got to do it. Hey, I have an opportunity. It's just another stream. When I sell the place, it'll become an asset. And then I could buy a bigger home and make sure part of it, make sure my home becomes more of an asset, not a liability. Rent out a home or something, or rent out some space, something like that. I figure something out. When you have a lot of money, you have a lot more options, a lot more choices. So this was very interesting. Hotels and businesses like it are utilizing these third-party apps because they're saving money on their bottom line. They need half the staff, especially if you count all the other jobs in a hotel. Half the staff is needed in today's day. Rooms are not being cleaned every day. Those days are over. If you need something, you must request, and they're more than happy to give it to you. Very, very different. Bellhops. Now, years ago, Marriott's were very known for that. They've always stayed a little more upscale than the rest. And, you know, the bellhops, the rolly things, they had a few against the wall. You do it. You need it. There you go. Go grab it and bring your stuff up to your room. You have to be top of the line, beyond wealthy to have those kind of services available where you're staying. It's not the way it used to be anymore. So in my opinion, and my mother agreed with me, Hamptons Inn and Suites blew Marriott away where we stayed. I thought so. Just the amenities, the little extras, and we liked the beds better. That was big. Beast money. Yeah, I know. But there are people with that kind of money, and they live that kind of way, and they have everything done for them. You know, they don't have to clean up their homes. They can pay people to do it. A lot of people do a lot of talking. Meanwhile, they don't do nothing that you do. They give a good impression that it's amazing what you can do if you had to. Well, do you do it? Bet you don't. I know you don't. So don't even give me that line. Really funny. You know what I'm saying, folks. We're a working class man, and don't miss out on this opportunity of crypto. A new asset class is being unfolded. Guys, we're already halfway through 2021. Just about. Don't fuck up. Don't miss this. Don't look back 2 to 3, 4 years from now and say, I wish I worked a little harder and invested in crypto when they were $4 for $1, $7 for $1. We're not going to see that. And visit MyIncomeJob.com. The link is in the description below. Click on Invest the Stock Market. I'm going to invest more. I think I added another company last week before I left. And it's under $1. And I just did some research today. And they're going to use an app. They're gaining 500,000 customers in the Florida area. They're starting there. That if they use an app, I don't want to give away too much because I sell that information. I do a lot of research. So the people who use the service that they're offering for their homes, real estate, that the businesses they use, if the business doesn't accept crypto, they will if you use our app. They'll accept your crypto money because an app will convert it to, regular money. So the businesses can still have that choice of fiat money. You get it? You hear what's going down? And another company, even though it's over the counter, and I buy it on Fidelity, they just hired 3, higher ups, and they're going to the next step of the process of the NASDAQ approving them to go public. It's an over-the-counter stock that I've believed in for a while. But now they want to go public, and that means prices will increase. That means a lot of people don't like to invest in over-the-counter because they send it to another broker, deal with other, countries, and it's, they have to. There's a lot more work involved. They're going to be rolled out and just accepted on the NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange. Don't miss out, guys. You can learn all about that if you visit MyIncomeJob.com, go to the sidebar, and click on Invest the Stock Market. This is the time when it's under $1, and you're getting 2 for $1. All right. Have a great one. Thanks for joining in. It was a pleasure. Glad to see you, Ida Hat. It's a beautiful day. I do have my car running and my air on very low. And if you're a gig worker, you drive an old car, which mine is, I'm getting a new car soon. I really am. But I bought this little fan, and I put it underneath my steering wheel so I can keep my air on just number 1 and not waste so much gas when I'm driving. You need it to be on 3 and 4 to keep the car cool. Just put a little fan in front of you and keep it on number 1. You can even keep the windows open a little bit. You're nice and cool. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks a lot. Any thumbs up are appreciated. I hope everything I shared, you find it valuable information. This is life-changing opportunity. They sell what fans? They sell neck fans at Amazon. Oh, you can do that too. But I like it right here. It's plugged in. It works. Circulating all the air throughout the car. And I have it on number 1, my power. I don't want it high and blasting because that uses up a lot of gas in the summer. A lot of gas. What'd you say? Later. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thumbs up and get in the know. Invest in crypto. I'll see you soon. Bye.